Not gonna lie, I was pretty excited to wake up today because today is Dragon Quest Day. Yes, you heard that right. So today marks the 40th anniversary of the Dragon Quest series, the Dragon Quest IP. So I was waking up excited for some new Dragon Quest news. And we did get some news, but I'm not entirely sure it's all good news. So we're going to discuss the announcements from today from the Square Enix team, the Dragon Quest team, and we're even going to watch some of the trailers, some of the videos, and I'm going to share my thoughts on that. But let's start off with, what were the big announcements? And I think there were really three big announcements. The first is that Dragon Quest XI is coming to the Switch 2. If you want to consider that a big announcement, I mean, it is a pretty old game. Next up, we got a new Dragon Quest Monsters game coming, and I'll be perfectly honest, I've never played a Dragon Quest Monsters game, so can't really comment on that, but I do wonder if people are excited about that or if they liked the reveal trailer, so definitely drop a comment below if you're excited for the new Dragon Quest Monsters game. But lastly, the big one, we got another look at Dragon Quest XII, and not only that, we found out that they are completely redesigning the game. They're scrapping the old game, the old title, and they're completely, reinventing it, redeveloping it, and basically starting from scratch. So we're going to take a look at the new Dragon Quest XII trailer. But before we do that, I do want to just quickly talk a little bit about Dragon Quest XI and the fact that it's coming to the Switch 2. And I got to start off by saying I really like this game. I think it's one of the best Dragon Quest games. So the fact that it's coming to the Switch 2 is a good thing. If you haven't played it by now, I would highly recommend picking it up. With that said, it is coming out on the Switch 2 as a game key card, so if you don't like those, just be aware of that. But I do wonder if those of us who have the Switch 1 version will get a free upgrade path to the Switch 2 version. Highly doubt it, but fingers crossed for that. But I gotta say, the fact that this game came out now in 2017, almost 10 years ago on the PS4 and 3DS, and they're re-releasing it again, and we still haven't got Dragon Quest 12. I mean, that's pretty disappointing. This is a 10-year-old game now, pretty much. So, I mean, to not get a new mainline Dragon Quest game in 10 years, pretty disappointing again. But we'll talk more about that stuff at the end of the video. Let's go into the big topic at hand, which is the new Dragon Quest XII trailer and reveal. So I'm going to say right off the bat, I woke up this morning, watched the trailer before work, and by the end of the trailer, I was not impressed. In fact, I came out feeling pretty disappointed. But let's watch it again together, and I'm going to share my thoughts, share my comments. So let's get into that right now. All right, so first impression is good. I mean, the environment, the world, the graphics initially are looking pretty good. I mean, this frame as well, like this looks good to me. It looks pretty cool. It looks like, they've taken the Dragon Quest XI world, brought it into 4K, brought it into, modern graphics, let's put it that way. But let's keep the trailer going. This one as well, specifically, this looks really good to me. You can even see a little rainbow in the background there by the waterfall. Classic Dragon Quest environment. Just looks like Dragon Quest XI, brought into the modern age, which isn't a bad thing again, because as I mentioned, I really like Dragon Quest XI. And here we go, the big reveal of the new protagonist. And this is where my disappointment began. Like, I gotta be honest, I really don't like the look of this character, but it's not just the look and the design. The model itself just doesn't look very fleshed out to me. It looks like they put this together pretty quickly. Like, if you look at the skin, the face, it looks like there's no texture, no detail there at all. Not a big fan of the hairstyle. I mean, I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of this look at all. The eyes, everything about it seems a little bit off to me. But this is development footage. I'm sure this will improve. But to me, it looks like they just put this together fast to give us a trailer on the 40th anniversary. This looks good. You know, the world again looks great. We got some slime there. This all looks cool to me. And looks like a nice step up in graphics from Dragon Quest XI. That's interesting. This character, this robot. Let's go back here. This caught my eye. So they're riding some kind of hover bike here. So I do wonder if we'll have some new ways to navigate the world instead of, you know, just a horse like Dragon Quest XI, let's say. So maybe we'll be able to ride this hover bike around. And then likewise, new robot character here. I don't know what this is. I assume this is another type of land vehicle, but we'll be interested to see as well if this will be another mode of transportation around the world. All right, let's go back. This is where the disappointment really began for me. Well, not began, but this is where it reached a low for me. This character here, I'm really not impressed with the look here. Again, there's something about the model that just seems off to me. Like there's no texture on the skin, the face. And I'll be perfectly honest, the first thing I thought when I saw this character was Franklin the Turtle. And I don't know. Maybe I'm just having flashbacks from my childhood, but that's what I saw when I saw this character. Slightly different green tone skin, but looks like a Franklin the Turtle to me. Also kind of reminds me of Ukulele. But again, just not impressed by the characters I'm seeing. I mean that female character here looks fine and the robot looked all right to me, but the main protagonist and this character here not feeling it, I'll be honest. This looks cool. This armor looks cool. But again, Franklin the Turtle pops out. All right, so there it is, the big reveal of Dragon Quest XII, now titled Beyond Dreams. So let me share my thoughts on this a bit more. And again, let me start off by saying that, you know, I'm just going to be perfectly honest, pretty disappointed in that. I mean, they moved away from the old game. You know, it would look like it had a darker vibe they were going into initially. But I would love to know why they've kind of pivoted and decided to restart, redesign this game, take it from scratch. Because I thought they were going in a good direction. I thought we were going to get something a little bit new, a little bit unique. But with this new reveal trailer, it looks like they're just playing it safe and kind of doing the same old same. And I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing because Dragon Quest XI, I thought was one of the best Dragon Quest games. So I'm not mad at that, but I would love to know, you know, what happened on the inside for them to switch up their whole direction and restart development on this game. So overall, I'm going to be honest, not impressed with that trailer. Not really happy with the direction change, but most of all, I'm just disappointed that we're probably going to have to wait years more to get another Dragon Quest game. Mainline sequel Dragon Quest game. And again, it's been almost 10 years since Dragon Quest XI, the initial release of this game. So that's a long time to wait. Like we might be waiting 12 years for a new Dragon Quest game. Maybe less, maybe more, we don't know yet, but gonna share my disappointment there. Main disappointment, don't like the character designs. The look seems off, the protagonist seems off. You know, he looks sleepy, looks strange, just not a fan of it. You know, the lizard, the turtle character, Franklin the Turtle, not a fan of that. But, you know, it's not all doom and gloom. Square Enix, you know, Dragon Quest team has been doing a lot of fan service over the years, re-releasing the old games. So at least they've kept us busy with that. But I'm really hoping they put some more polish on this game, put some more polish on the characters, and I think they are going to do that. They have time to do that. My kind of final thought here is that this looked to me like a rushed together trailer just to give us something to hold us over because, you know, they knew the fans were expecting an update on Dragon Quest XII. Everybody was expecting that. They had to do something. So kind of reminds me of the old Elder Scrolls 6 reveal where they just put something together to tie over the fans. and it was rushed. We never saw anything again since. I mean, not exactly the same scenario, but you know what I mean. So here's hoping Dragon Quest XII turns out to be great. I mean, I think they definitely need to make some improvements. But that's it. Just wanted to share my thoughts on the 40th anniversary of Dragon Quest and the new Dragon Quest XII trailer. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You know, were you happy today? Were you impressed? Was this what you were expecting? Or are you like me feeling a little bit disappointed today on the 40th anniversary of Dragon Quest? So that's it. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a good day.